Guys, what I'm going to show you is why we choose those pairs and why we say it's always long term. Right here I have this chart, Euro GPY. I'll show it to you right here. What we do in this strategy, I place some lines just to show you the entry point and why we choose to enter there even if it's a bit late. Doesn't matter, we are playing safe. So what I wanted to show you was, let's find a nice place. Look at that. What does it look like? It looks like mountains, like the Japanese mountains, you see? It's smooth, it's nice, it is not doing like noise like all the other pairs. That's why we like trading Japanese pairs. Let's find a nice place to explain it, like why not right here. So that's it. I'm gonna insert shapes here, rectangle. I'm gonna place it here, insert rectangle. I'm gonna place it here. Again, I'm just identifying the places that we like to place our trades and why we choose them, and you're gonna have it clear, and then you will not ask why we do what we do and in which time we do it. So let's say I'm placing some right here. I'm gonna zoom it so you see now you have one triangle. That was the place that was doing a pullback, you see. This target here went up, consolidation, blah blah blah, come here, hit this area, went down, hit this area, went up, hit this area, and now it went down. So let's get closer to that. You see, at that point, even though if you know it's gonna change direction here, you do not enter here right away. You see, that's more or less the point we choose to get in, like about 50 pips below. Sometimes it's gonna be 30, but doesn't matter. What matters is that even if you are getting 30 pips later, let's assume that instead of getting from here to there and catching those 191 pips, you want to play it safe and you're only catching 150. It's still pretty good. And why I'm saying it's a long term, let's come back. You see, that's 1 day, 2 days. So from here to here took like 24 hours maybe, but if you got it only here in a few hours, then you got in the consolidation zone and you could have got only 60 pips and stay in consolidation for a long time instead of just coming right here, you see, and getting 146 pips. Same here, you see, let's say you know around but that area is gonna pull back, but then what happened? Imagine you just buy here and then it goes all the way down before pulling back and you place a sell stop. It's like 30 pips stop loss. If you place a stop loss 30 pips, you're gonna get out. So that's why you don't enter right away. And once we are sure that this point will not get broken, we place a trade right here. So yes, we are not catching. Let's see, you get the confirmation there. From here it's only 37 pips and you have like 30 pips below, so you're gonna risk that or you're gonna get in later and be sure to at least get 100 pips, at least. Then we should get confirmations to get out here and then to come back again. Like it's almost the same point, because here in a day you only did a few pips, but if you would have left it up to here 2 days, you see 340 pips in 2 days in only one pair. That's why we choose always Japanese pairs, because they'll move really good. Let's see this other example. Let's say we get the confirmation that it's gonna switch direction right here, okay? But it went down up to here. So you are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hours. Let's close it. You're like 6, 7 hours in consolidation, and you're in red. You're looking at your chart all day, your cell phone all day, just worrying what's going to happen, if it's going to go lower, if it's going to go higher. One thing you can be sure: once this point is reached, it is not going lower than that. That's why we're gonna play it safe, and to avoid all this consolidation thing, because let's see, you have like, how many people could have entered right here, because you have a good support, a lot. But if you got in here, went into the red for 36 pips, I don't think you wanna do that. So let's play it safe. Place an order here whenever you see that you are crossing over lines, over trend lines, and get all the pips from that point to this other one, 150 pips in a day and a half. If you wanna ride the whole week, you're gonna have like almost 300 pips in 1, 2, 3, 4 days. That's the reason why, until we don't tell you otherwise, we are riding all those pairs for long. So even if it's consolidating for a long time, for a few hours, and you see you are 10, 20, 15 pips in red, just be patient. Just be patient, because when we ask you to enter, we are never going to ask you here to sell, because we know when the market is going to pull back. We are never going to ask you here to sell. We are never going to ask you here to buy. You will never buy here, you will always sell, but you are always playing safe and putting your orders below to avoid headaches and being 6-7 hours in red in consolidation. Believe me, it happens a lot to me. Sometimes I want to be aggressive and I want to get in right away, then I am in red for 10 hours before it's pulling back, and that's not a nice place to be. So let's play safe. Just believe me when I'm telling you that's gonna be a long-term trade, and everything will be just fine.